Okay, I'm in pound dollar. I'm sorry, I'm in euro dollar. Euro dollar. Rephrase that. I'm in euro dollar. Uh, I got in at 39.10. Come on, get up. Don't like my fill that much, so again, I'm going to take 7 points here. Uh, I've got a small position. I've got only really 1/3 of my position in right now, and I'm going to set my stop at 10 because I'm seeing the 1 minute is coming down fairly. What's that? You've got problems in this other position. Okay, here we go. I'm up 11 points. Gonna take a little bit more. Okay, so now I've got a tiny position left, and I'm going to let that tiny position work its way up to 30 maybe. But again, I am taking some more points here, so I've averaged between 7 and 11 points out of all my positions. And I will go ahead and leave this last little one uh, and maybe actually seek higher grounds. Potentially, maybe even get up. Really, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually set a really target somewhere up at that 60 minute, up at 40. Um, so just a little bit below that. So I'm going to go ahead and lock in about, or actually put a limit at about where that 38 15-minute box is at. Yep, yep. We're gonna. Well, if we get up there, just before the numbers are released, because we're going to have such good cushion, then I may just open up the limit, set the limit up another 40, and so that we might be able to make 80 points out of this and potentially higher. But if you notice, the euro dollar didn't really do a whole lot as of last night. We've been in this range, so I think we're range bound right now, this euro dollar. And hopefully the low of the morning, which was very close to where we just got in right now, will be it. This will be the last time this gets tested, and we'll see this return back up to, let's see, if we were to go back to somewhere where we started, which was what I've got here. So that if we approach the news release and we have a nice cushion of 15 points, let's say, or better before the numbers released, then we can actually hold the the uh, the trade through the numbers rather than close, rather than get out of the market, because we would have a little bit of cushion to play with. So if again the numbers were to come out and they were really good for the dollar, and all of a sudden they would start buying dollars, well, probably our stop would be respected, or at least we would have an opportunity to get out of the trade without really losing too much, if anything, not losing anything at all. But we need to have at least that 15 plus of cushion. Um, the reality is, what are the chances that unemployment claims are going to come out where they're going to. All right, so I'm still in the euro dollar, guys, and what we've done is we've actually set higher limits on this. We've actually set our limit above the 41 level, in case, I'm hoping that this thing is going to work out and we're going to get, within the next few minutes, a or at least just before the numbers are released, that we can get this euro dollar up into the 30s. So we've got that kind of cushion of 15 plus points. Actually, we'll probably, if we can get into the 30s, we're going to be into actually more like 20 plus points. Um, Now, the truth of the matter is, a quick reference here to give you an idea what I'm thinking. You see, this was the low here. Here is the low. As you see, the market's been all over the place. So I anticipate this is what the euro dollar wants to play today. We might get a day where we we uh, we have this kind of range, which is a fairly big range. So I'm anticipating another test here. We might immediately return back to here and possibly back somewhere up here where we started, which is, as you can see, about in the 40s, mid 40s to high 40s. So this is where we have set our limit at right now. Up here at actually 50 is where we set our limit. All right, Swiss dollar. Okay, finally. Uh, Man, and you know, you see, this is why you got to stay with it, because you know, if you don't, they kind of. All right, guys, let me try to explain what just was going on. Anyways, there was a lot happening here. Sorry, fast market, but we can't have. It's very rare to get euro dollar, pound dollar. In other words, they're selling dollars, and then you come over here and you look at your dollar Swiss grid, and your dollar Swiss, they're buying dollars. It just doesn't make sense. Normally, it's got to be working opposites. So the fact that we had across the board, and it's tough sometimes, you know. So again, the idea was to hopefully you would have done the simple, the easy trade with me this morning with that euro dollar, and then you know, just sit and wait. And if you were still in it, and I hope some of you still had something in it, you made some nice points out of that.